what's going on. What's up, Millie? Well, time for Sly 4 bottle hunting, being a nightmare and very hard to find them and be like taking forever to get it. Yeah, I've never found any of the bottles in Sly 4. I've never gone looking for them, so you're setting the stage for me. I can't wait. Can't wait for it to be a nightmare. I have absolutely no expectations, but I guess we'll see. How do I sound? Do I sound good? Am I too loud? Is the music too loud? Shouldn't be. Everything should be good. We're starting Sly 4. No expectations. I've never paid attention to Sly 4 when I was playing through it to get like footage for the ambiance videos, but I've heard many things, and pretty much all the spoilers and everything. I know how the story goes, but sounds good. Sly 4 is quiet. Like the game is quiet. Like they designed it to be quiet. Or are you saying? Because I haven't started it yet. But yeah. All right. Well, if I'm not too loud, I'm not busting anybody's eardrums, then I'm gonna start recording. And we will go ahead and get started. RPCS3 says I have 40 hours in this. I think like either 28 or like 30 hours in this game. So that's a very interesting number. I don't remember taking that long. How does the game sound? Is there sound coming through? Just want to make sure before we start. I don't want to get like halfway through it. How does it sound, Millie? Everything sound good? You can hear the game. If you can't, then I've got to tweak it a little bit, but as long as you can hear everything, we're good to go. Sounds good? Awesome. No save data. Let's get it. Want the full story? Sure.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief, from a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business, and business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist, and we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up. Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they just finished work on a top-secret project when Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thievius Raccoonus, the Master Thief's Handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris. The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle, and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole in orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top-secret project was constructing a time machine, and now he modified it to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thievius Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
Okay, you both remember the plan, right?
Of course! My mind is like a steel cap!
That's Trap, big guy. And everybody relax. We've been over it 1,000,000 times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words. Look, we're only gonna get one shot at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside. Now let's get going.
Sometimes the audio will mess up in-game. Millie, do you mean, I noticed that during that intro cutscene, there were like 3 or 4 times where it, like the audio just cut out for maybe like a second. Are you saying that that's just something that happens with the game? Like they just didn't master it that well? Or are you saying that like for you, it's been cutting out? Because if it's something that I can fix, I'll definitely take a second to try and fix it. But if it's just something that happens with the game, yes. Yes to what? Which one are you saying yes to? I'm gonna assume you're saying that it's just something that happens with the game. Or is it something that happens with RPCS 3? It's the game only. Oh, okay. So it's Senzaru's fault. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha. All right. Well, at least I know it's not my fault. That cutscene. That's the first time that I've actually like watched the whole thing straight through like that. Also, is there supposed to be music here? Do I have music turned off? I feel like there's probably supposed to be music. No? Okay. Cool. They just don't have music here? Awesome. My question is, so first of all, that animated cutscene, it's like the tone has completely shifted. It's like they're reading to children. There's not that like edgy Sly 2, Sly 3, like, I don't know, that edginess that they very obviously directed the voice actors to have, where it feels like they're actual characters. This just kind of feels like Sly is like enthusiastically reading out like a children's book or something, or a children's book version of what he's been up to. It sounds really bad. Also, Sly became, correct me if I'm wrong, Sly became like a cop, right? He wasn't just, like Carmelita was like your Constable Cooper. He wasn't just married to her or in a relationship with her or whatever, right? Like he was in the Force. At least at the end of Sly 3, he was in the Force. Wouldn't that be enough, like busting criminals and like taking back their stuff that they stole? Like, wouldn't that be enough, I'd imagine, to scratch that like quote-unquote itch that Sly has to steal things? It seems like that would be like a good write-off for me. Like, why would he? Also, what itch? Like, they never really built that up for his character, that he just has to steal things. Yeah, he was faking it. Yeah. I don't know, it's just, and then him being like, yeah, I snuck off, left Carmelita, and like the whole point of Sly 3 was, you know, the big ultimate heist, him finding the Cooper vault and breaking in. The whole point was at the end him realizing that it's all bullshit. It's all about Carmelita. Like, that's the one thing that matters to him. So for him to be like, actually, it's so dumb, dude. That's so ridiculous. And Penelope is like sexy now? I thought she was supposed to be, like, the whole point was she was this little nerdy like RC girl. And now they've given her like this like skin tight jumpsuit and she's super tall. Like, did she just hit how old was she in Sly 3? Was she like 12? And now she's hit puberty and she looks now in Sly 4 like she looked in the fake picture that she sent to Bentley in Sly 3. Alright, let's see the movement here. I don't want to talk too much. Now, this, one of the things I remember playing through this for the audio stuff, the audio videos, was the movement felt really off. The sprint animation, he's got like a wide arm stance, which I don't hate. It just, he feels less slender and sly, ironically. And I believe, at least for Bentley, this like immediate turn skid that he's got going on, it did exist in the game, but it wasn't like animated to this degree. And I think it serves to just kind of make him feel a little bit less spry, which I guess you could say, like, he's been out of the game for so long. The power-up you get, I don't know how to use the power-up we buy the ThiefNet in this game for Sly. Oh, ThiefNet, yeah, ThiefNet exists in this game, I forgot, yeah, and you can buy power-ups and stuff. I'm sure, I'll figure it all out.
Careful, Sly, those security choppers are bad news.
Okay, well, there's the music. Yeah, I mean, the jumping, I think, it's okay. It just feels kind of slow compared to Sly 2 and Sly 3. And Sly 1, honestly. Like, you can still jump directionally. The animation seems to be more rigid. There's no... It doesn't look like there's any jump swing like there was that speedrunners use. There's a regular jump swing, but there's no like sprinting jump spring that like draws you forward. The camera also like tries to turn you immediately when you go a different direction.
I suppose it's Sly. Don't forget you can double jump. Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air.
Right. Just another one of my many talents.
And why did they change the controls of the Banaki-Com, dude? It's like you zoom in with the left stick now. Why? And you move with the right stick. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, the design of it's pretty cool. It's got like a microphone. Like, they've definitely snazzed it up. It's more 3D. It's more dynamic looking. It's even got like a GPS type thing on the right, like a radar. I don't hate that. And that red dot, I'm assuming, is an enemy. Yeah. Come on. Let me up. Let me up. Yeah, so that enemy... Or is it... It's all the enemies. Yeah, yeah. They show up on the radar. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah, the animations are well done. Like, I don't dislike them. They're just kind of rigid in comparison to Sly 2 and Sly 3. Also, the redesign, why did they make his belt gold? And his eyes are like squared off. It's kind of weird. And, listen, I get branding your characters for sure. Like showing off your branding in like a cheeky way. But putting your logo on the character's back that the player's going to be looking at the entire game is crazy, dude. That's actually wild. That's insane. Yeah. Sony wouldn't even do that. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think Sony ever did anything similar to that. That's wild. In terms of like the coloring, the 3D, the lighting, like, it all looks really good. Of course, I'm not going to be able to get a good look through this ass Banaki-Com, but like, it looks good. The smoke effects look great. RPCS3's throwing me some vertex explosions for whatever reason. But it looks good. Like, the lighting effects look good. They definitely harnessed the power of the PS3. The skybox looks good and cartoony, but like in an endearing way. I like it. I enjoy it. You've got like atmospheric effects, like these little dust things. I like that. I guess my biggest complaint right off the bat is just how rigid the animations feel. Like, it feels more sluggish than Sly 2 and 3. That's the best way I can put it. Oh yeah, they made the Bentley Hacking standalone game for Bentley. You can play on mobile. Oh, you can play it on mobile? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check that out. I'm probably going to play that after this. It's probably not going to be a full stream. It'll probably just be a once we beat Sly 4. Maybe if we 100% it, I'll go back and just see what the Bentley's Hack Pack minigame looks like. They kept the sound effects for the coins. That's cool. I don't like how slowly the coins come out. Like, some of the animations are just really sluggish, and it takes out some of the punch, if that makes sense. You see what I mean? It's just the Sly 4 hacking games. Yeah, I know. I'm assuming they added more levels and like more difficulty to it though, huh? Like, would you even say it's worth checking out, Millie?
If you find the need to adjust your perspective on things, you can move the camera around using the right stick.
Excellent. It's perfect for peeking around corners.
Also, right and left are not reversed. Up and down are. Why? Why? That makes no sense. Yeah, right and left are normal, but up and down are inverted. That's crazy. Another crazy move by Sinzari.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects.
I remember. That's how I pull off some of my best moves.
Why does this game give me the vibe of Crash Bandicoot? Oh, I'm liking this game just by seeing it. LOL. Hey, Area Collins 01. What's up? Yeah, this is if this is your first foray into Sly, I would advise you to check out the earlier ones.
If they see you now, we're busted.
I think I can handle that. Hey Bentley, was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alleys. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway.
Okay. They're
Looks
definitely
like the perfect night for a heist.
they're definitely taking notes from Sly 2's Egypt. So does it have any storyline? Oh yeah. This is Area Collins. This is the 4th game in the series. Make sure I'm unmuted. Yeah, this is the 4th game in the series, and this one was made by a different developer than the original 3. The original trilogy is fantastic. Highly recommend you go check it out. It's very similar in a lot of ways. At least the first one is very similar to Crash Bandicoot in that it is a 3D platformer made by Sony, and really good, really tight levels, good gameplay, animations are great, the game feels great, collectathon type vibe. And then Sly 2 and 3 go like semi-open world, and there are like a lot of like buildings and whatnot, environmental things that you can jump on, and missions that you can do. It's really cool. I highly recommend checking it out. The story's pretty good. But then the 4th one, this one, made by a different developing team, and highly thought of as kind of like the worst of all of them. But this is my first time fully playing through it, so I'm trying to go in with an open mind. Also, that animation, falling from a high place, and then when you fall from a high place, you like, I don't know if they try to go like realistic with it, but this like landing, like that hard landing completely kills momentum if you're trying to go from place to place. I do remember that, trying to film the ambiance videos, which, by the way, Aria Collins, I've made a lot of on my YouTube, Guy in a Robe, if you want to look it up. I've made a lot of Sly ambiance videos for like studying and whatnot, with the music and everything. But that is one thing I do remember from playing through this game. That animation's really interesting. I don't know if I like that as much as the previous games, like hanging on. Although I do like how you can kind of go straight from it to walking up, but it feels less secure. I don't want to be too critical. But I do remember in filming the other ambiance videos for this game, this specific animation of like having to pause and fall and hit the ground, that impact animation was really annoying. Watching this to feel better because I killed a snake by accident in the backyard and now I'm crying because I feel bad. Oh, I'm sorry, Cranium Chasm. What kind of snake was it? Or were you too guilty to even look? That's cute.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards, too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
Okay, so you don't need to hold the circle button
Sure
here.
feels good to be back in business.
Yeah, that's enough of the quips, dude. Nobody wants to hear that. Story really made no sense if they're messing the time and Clockwork won't be alive. Yeah, also, if they're stealing the pages of the... I meant to do that.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards, too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
If they're going back in time and stealing the pages of the
Sure
Thievius
feels good
Reckonus
to
or
be
whatever,
back in business.
it doesn't really make sense for Penelope to even exist with knowledge of the game, because they wouldn't have gone to find her in the first place. You know what I mean? But I think out of all the criticisms that I have for this game and its story, the time travel aspect is such low-hanging fruit. It was a poor little garden snake. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry.
Looks like security is really beefed up tonight.
That was too close.
Okay, I need to see... I want to turn off this compiling shaders shit. RPCS3 shaders message. Show shader compilation hint under emulation tab in the config pop-up. Configuration, emulation. It's called Show Shader Compilation Hint. I have that turned off. Why is it still showing that? Why is it still showing that? That's annoying. Okay, whatever. I guess there's nothing I can do about it.
Sly, that flagpole looks like it leads right to the roof.
See, I told you it would be a piece of cake. Huh. Guess I'm a little out of practice.
Do you say something, Sly?
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum, and stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that. I can't believe the security at this place. This better be worth it.
Garden snakes are harmless. Yeah. I know I didn't want to hurt it. Oh, how'd you end up killing? I mean, I don't want to like force you to relive your trauma. There are masks hidden in this level before you get to the roof window. Have we already passed it? Bro, shut up. Giving away my position. Okay. He was just a little guy. I wanted to let him live in my yard and eat the bad things. Aww. And now he's a Shikigami who will protect your garden. He's a spirit snake. Yeah, I don't want that compiling shaders thing there, man. What the hell? Why is RPCS3 not getting rid of it? I'll figure it out for next stream. Okay, thought we were good. I'll figure it out for next stream. I was weed whacking where he doesn't hang out. Apparently he was over there. Oh no! Why is homie still sitting there? So it was a violent death.
I take it your assignments are clear. There are some important shipments coming in. With Chopra, this is what we have been working on. You must make sure this cargo from the United States is transported carefully. And you must understand the Arabian collection is of the utmost importance. We mustn't make any mistakes. Remember, I'm counting on you two.
Are they done talking? Every episode mission will have a mask to find in missions and the hub world. Is it one mask?
Easy does it.
I remember finding multiple masks. What does make me feel a little better, maybe I'll build him a little shrine. Yeah, there you go. I would imagine the mask could be somewhere around here. One mask in this area, yeah. They're usually just sitting around, right? They're not in boxes or anything, I'm pretty sure. Aha, there we go. Ooh. Oh! Yeah, sure. That totally makes sense. You found a Sly mask. Collect secret Sly masks throughout the game to earn special unlockable items. Would you like to go to the unlockables menu? Sure. Wow, not much to see here, huh? Oh, with 5 masks you unlock question mark, question mark, question mark. Cool. I have 1 out of 60. So there are 60 total masks. Some of the masks will be in boxes. Okay, good to know. Then I will smash everything. So there's only 60 masks in the whole game? Is that what that's saying? That seems a little low. I will say the sound is great. Like the sound of him landing on the metal versus the, or I guess that's wood, right? No, that's metal. Versus the top board. Like it's a good sound. The sound design's good. Okay, never
Sure
mind.
looks like somebody spent a fortune on this place.
Never mind. It's the same sound
Wonder
for
what
everything.
kind of surprises they have inside.
Okay, we still have the... Okay. We can charge up. Why does he do like a weird... What is this animation? Where he like... This looks so awkward. It looks like he's holding in a shit. Wow. And you can't sprint. Okay, so there's no like electrifying and then pushing, electrifying and then swiping like there was in Sly 3. Wow. What is that? Like I can just spam triangle and do this. Why would I? And this is such a dirty anime. Oh, did it freeze? I think we froze. I think we froze. Thread terminated due to fatal error. Oh, that's never good. That's never good. Alright. Okay. Stand by. Okay, we're back. There are only 5 episodes in this game, not that long to beat. Alright, cool. I think one of my biggest pet peeves with this game is that everything is so repetitive, even some of the music can be repetitive. Things like the guy on the speaker. And Bentley's hacker levels are unbearable. They used to be my favorites. Yeah, I didn't really like having to go through a lot of the hacking levels. I didn't like a lot of the changes they made. The storyline about ripping out a family line for their family be better than other bloodline. Yeah, they had some they had some ideas for sure. Whether they were good or not is, I guess, up to interpretation. Okay. I think RPCS3 has some issues running this game, to be honest. Because when I was doing the ambiance videos, I also froze quite a bit. So.
Careful now, that's the skyline we want, but it's locked. My instruments are showing that Gordon. Move slowly until you're right behind him. When you're close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket. You might have to try several times until you get the key. To perform a stealth slam, sneak up behind an enemy and press the triangle button to juggle him. Then press the square button to finish him off.
Right.
Great, Sly. Now use the key to unlock the skylight.
Yeah, even the stealth slam animation feels a little bit jerkier. Like it lacks, a lot of the animations just lack polish, in my opinion.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and I'm about to code a hacking masterpiece. Interesting. The last time I was in these sewers, I was just a teenager.
Laugh track, laugh track, laugh track.
Man, this place is disgusting.
Yeah, I don't hate Bentley's redesign. It's slimmer. It's got more color to it. Feels like his turtle skin has more texture. He tells you how to play every single time, like I get it, man. Firewalls. I agree. You get the glider in episode 1 quickly, silent power up. Yeah, that is the one thing I will say that I enjoyed having to go through this. Also, give me back my triple booster, bro. Give it back. Get rid of whatever this is and give me my triple booster. Also, Bentley's shell is blue now? Is that an RPCS3 thing, or is that like... Did he paint his shell? Also, they got rid of his shoes and now he just has foot wraps? Why? I do like that animation. That's a good animation. Yeah, I don't hate that. I'm pretty sure, can't you throw? Isn't there a button to throw bombs? Oop. Holding L2 will enter gadget grid. Okay. Explosive ammo. Okay, so select no longer brings up your upgrades or gadgets. It brings up a mini-map that shows enemies. Okay. And then also status, your goal, your job, your episode complete %, bottles, chests, I guess that's safes, and then the masks. Interesting. Okay. Bentley got more bomb types for him in the Thief Net. LOL, couple people don't wear shoes apparently. Yeah, right. Try using the sleep darts, they're not sleep darts. Oh yeah, I remember. There was something... Yeah, what is this like? I like how they tried to personalize some of the things. Like Penelope's picture. Apparently now she's sexy. In the part of the Banaki-Com. I like that they tried to personalize that. Yeah, this isn't sleep darts anymore. This is like a weapon of mass destruction, dude.
Well, that was a blast.
Okay. That's enough out of you, dude. Yeah, that's disappointing. I mean, it feels punchy, but like that's very obviously not a sleep dart. Can you put enemies to sleep in this game? I think you can. I think I remember you being able to do so. What I was saying was, I like that they tried to personalize the Banaki-Coms, but there are some really weird choices, like Murray's Banaki-Com having like a guru keychain, if I remember correctly. That's weird. That's really weird. Bentley, don't have sleep darts, you have to buy them now. Okay, okay. Honestly, I shouldn't say crippled people, I should have said disabled people. Okay. ThiefNet has the sleep darts. Okay, okay, so it's an upgrade thing. Alright. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Instead of being able to just boom sleep people, now it's like boom, like a long range hit, and sleeping them is an upgrade. I guess that makes sense. I don't hate that. Yeah, I mean, visually...
says turtles are slow.
Visually, the game, I think, looks good. Other than, like, you know, the design choices for some of the characters, which is, I guess, subjective. I think the environments and the lighting obviously looks better just on the basis of it having more powerful hardware.
That's a big jump. I better use the hover pack here. If I jump and press and hold the X button while I'm in the air, my jets will let me glide a long way. Thank you, technology.
There's another mask in this area. Okay. Is it one of the ones in the boxes? Should I go back? Is it back here, man? I might have missed a few things. I gotta remember to break everything. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything right now. I think I gotta blow this up and then come back.
Great, that platform is blocked. I'll have to throw a bomb to clear it off. If I press and hold the L1 button, I can bring up my rangefinder. Then I can adjust the range of my throw by pressing forward or backward on the left stick. Once I find the right distance, I just press the triangle button to toss a bomb with pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this.
That's a direct hit.
Like, you already have a bomb button.
Ah, if I fall in that filthy water, I'm buying a new shell.
So many laugh track quips, dude. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about having an entire, like, trigger button to a thing that you already, like, I already have triangle. Why can't we just evolve that rather than have an entire other button? I don't know, I'm being really nitpicky right now. Alright, where's that mask? Next train tracks, the mask is behind you at the tunnel. Okay. So over here. Yeah. Nice. Can I shoot this guy through, No, but I can hit myself, and it takes out half of my health. Jesus. Oh my god.
Why didn't I wear my rubber gloves? According to the schematics, the control room is right underneath me. All I have to do is find a way in. Some explosive, and voila! Instant shortcut. Phew! Talk about your close shaves.
How's that security system coming, Bentley?
Great, perfect. I'll be done in a jiffy.
Press select button to display the map. Okay, for what purpose? I don't think anybody really has that much of an issue with Sly maps. Some mission you and Bentley can't change bomb type, you be stuck with the one you chose before the mission. Oh, interesting.
Next time, I'm giving Sly the sewer job.
Can I still pickpocket as Bentley? Or did they remove that? Okay, you can. They removed the now it's just an arm that you can just, like, it's literally the same as Sly. You just immediately pickpocket it. There's no magnet, there's no fishing minigame. They took the fun out of it. It's literally the same as Sly. That's disappointing.
Now for a patented Bentley hack attack.
That's disappointing.
Hello, old friend. We have to reach the main docking gate before the security code flushes us from the system. The left stick should navigate the ship.
I will say I do like the music for the new hackathon, or at least this one. I honestly never really got to the point where I could finish the game because it hurt me so much, so I never noticed that. That's so weird. The magnet was not fun this way. This was better.
The right stick should control the bit cannon. The bit cannon can blast right through that firewall.
Millie, you didn't like the
Cannon performing well. Moving while firing is key to cracking this system.
you didn't like the little fishing minigame, Millie? IDK liked the magnet, was funny. Yeah, it was very Sly Cooper. Like, it was very childish. I don't know. It was endearing to me. That's the voice I've been talking about, the hacking minigame, only in the English version. The woman that was talking. Interesting.
I need to use the data key on that lock to defeat the firewall. All right, I can use this data key to disable that firewall. Dang it, this reinforced firewall is too strong for the bit cannon. If I use that upgrade slot, I can engage my Panzer code. Oh yeah, time to bring out the big guns, baby. These Gigabomb shells will crush those firewalls.
I mean, like, this isn't a crazy evolution of what the hackathon was, but it, you know, they tried to add some things.
I can either dodge them or blast them. Need to use my shell code to get the data key. I better switch back.
Oh, the tank takes out a bunch of the red ones at once. That's cool.
Bingo! This data key should fit that lock. The gate is open. Time to dock the ship.
Yeah, I don't hate that.
And that's the way the code base crumbles. Okay, Murray, you're up.
The Murray is always on, Bentley!
Okay, Murray, we need to get you back in fighting shape. Why don't you warm up with a few basic attacks? Press the square button to punch.
Oh yeah! The old muscle memory is really kicking in!
Press and hold the triangle button to charge up, then release it for a wicked spinning attack.
Yes! Nobody can withstand the pink tornado!
To perform a thunderflop, jump, then press the triangle button while in the air.
Oh, Thunderflop! How I've missed you!
Millie, I saw that message before you deleted it. You said they removed her voice because she was too sexy. Is that what you said? I don't know why, but something's missing from this Bentley voice actor, and I just don't like it. It irritates me. Are you talking about, like, over all the games? Like, you just don't like the guy that got to voice Bentley? Or are you talking about in this specific game, the way he voices Bentley? Okay. This, like, charge-up thing is, like, whatever, right? But, like, even with Sly's, they have this weird twitch animation before they start charging it up. And I don't know why. It looks like it gives the impression like they just didn't polish the animations. In the other version of Sly 4, the woman voice not in it because they think it sounds too sexy for being in the game only. That's so funny, dude. I want to know who made that decision. Specifically in Thieves of Time. Yeah, I feel the same way about... Here's the thing, I feel that way about everybody's voice actors. Like, the voice direction for Sly and Bentley and even Murray, even though Murray's always kind of been like a quippy, you know, whatever. It's just very juvenile. And what is this? This is creepy. Like, that's horrifying. I don't hate Murray's movement animations though. I really wish I could get rid of that compiling shaders thing, man. I'll figure it out for next stream.
Who wants a piece of the Murray? Let the beatdown commence! You fools don't stand a chance! Ah! Ah! You clowns don't know when to quit!
It also just feels less punchy. Like Murray, they kind of nerfed him in Sly 3, but Murray's punches, like his combat, felt so punchy and so, I don't know, so satisfying. But now it just kind of feels cartoonish. Batman Yellow, though, why did they give him Batman Yellow? Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know why he has Sly on his belt now. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't hate his racing shoes and his like gloves and his mask and everything. Like I like it, but his belt having Sly on it is an interesting choice.
You little guys, you're just not tough enough.
Murray missing the ball move. Yeah, man, that was like his thing. No more ball move. Oh, yeah. The fact that there's like a little guru like keychain in there, I could see how some people find it like cute and endearing or whatever. That's weird as hell, man. That's weird.
You chumps are no challenge.
Okay, is that a control tooltip gonna come up every time? Okay, the shake animation, it takes more time now, which, you know, whatever. A lot of the animations do. But I'm glad that they didn't make Murray able to, like, just walk up and pick people's pockets like that. Like,
Come on, I was expecting a tough fight.
I'm glad they kept his pickpocket minigame.
Alright, make your way to the loading dock. You've got to take out all the guards before I can open the gate.
You
Ow.
punks better call for backup.
Every time I try to jump, it coughs. Why? Yeah, there's something wrong about jumping and pressing triangle to belly flop.
Huh? Where did you come from, short stuff? My knuckles are just getting warmed up. You guys should have taken the night off. Is that the best you've got? You'll learn not to fool with the Murray! Ah!
He did it anyway.
That felt great!
Everything okay, Murray?
Now it is!
Murray, don't forget to use your throwing ability. Press the circle button to stomp near an object and you will pick it up. Then press the square button to throw the object. If you press the triangle button instead, you can slam the object down.
I don't know, having a little keychain of his master seems like a Murray move. That's fair. That's fair. Murray's always been a little off-kilter. Oh, what happened there? See, Murray's hang animation, I do like. That's very Murray. I like that. It's not as simple.
Murray, you're gonna have to throw stuff to take out those junction boxes.
It's not as simple and endearing as I think Sly 2 and Sly 3's, which is like his belly just like hanging. He almost separates into two because he's so heavy. Good God, that
I
launch
gotta
pad.
nail those junction boxes.
Yeah, the jumping specifically is just, the animation's just a little off and slow. It feels sluggish. I don't know how else to describe
Murray,
it.
you're gonna have to throw stuff to take out those junction
All right,
boxes.
we'll throw stuff. We'll throw stuff.
I gotta nail those junction boxes.
Do I?
Ah!
Okay, Sly, the security system is down. You're all clear.
Great. I'm going in. What the?
You didn't really think you were gonna get away with it, did you, Ringtail?
Hey, Carmelita! Oh, funny meeting you here.
Sly Cooper, you no good lying thief! I'm locking you up for good!
Sorry, gotta take a rain check. I'll call you.
Cooper!
Good evening, this is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
You, Sly. Now quit messing around and get down here. We're in the van and ready to roll.
Au revoir. Let's hit it.
Buckle up, boys! Oh yeah! Just like in a demolition derby!
Look out! No! I think I cracked my shell. Watch out for those trees! Where are you going?
Just setting up for the jump! Welcome to Air Murray! Thanks for flying!
Nice landing, Murray. Hey, Bentley, not to complain, but we're kind of trapped here.
Relax, Sly. Just put the dagger in the receptacle. Perfect. Isotopic decay calibrated. Adjusting fusion synthesis. Anytime you want to punch it, Murray.
You got it, chum!
Do not slow down, Murray.
I never do! Whoa!
Well, what else can I say about Carmelita? As you can see, our relationship is complicated. And I just succeeded in upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me. In fact, I'd kind of been counting on it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having fun, Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listeau, to look after the Thievius Raccoonus. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had even invented a communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we traveled. It was a perfect situation, since it allowed him to update us on any changes to the book while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days were just a blur. But as we howled through the time vortex, I realized we were in for a very long trip. We needed to locate Ryuichi Cooper, Master Ninja, and Master Chef. According to the Cooper clan history, Ryuichi Cooper was actually the inventor of sushi. After creating this delectable dish, he opened a sushi restaurant, which, while very prosperous, also provided the perfect cover for a ninja. When we got to Japan, it was obvious something was very wrong. What should have been a peaceful village was more like a heavily patrolled military base. We located Ryuichi Sushi restaurant only to find it shut down and under guard. Things got worse when Bentley discovered that Ryuichi was locked up in a new high-security jail, allegedly for serving bad sushi to the shogun. It all sounded like a pretty tough piece of fish to swallow. We needed to get to the bottom of the situation, and the first order of business was getting Ryuichi out of prison.
Why do they also have the name of the episode at the bottom in, like, just regular font? ThiefNet has new goodies. Do you want to go to ThiefNet? Okay. I will say, as cool as, like, the brightness and everything is, and, like, the colors and the lighting and whatnot, it's almost overwhelming when it's so, like, you have so many flashing things on the screen. Like, the lights, you've got the light of on the actual computer. There's so many, like, different light effects and movements. It's, like, visually very overwhelming. This is my favorite episode in Sly 4 after the Wild West episode is my #1. Interesting. I miss her Spanish accent. Mostly love her voice in Sly 2. Yeah, Greta Lyle's a fantastic voice actress, but I don't really like her here as Carmelita. Okay, we've got the paraglider. Elbow El Dropo combo. During combat, quickly press square, then triangle. Okay, there's a sleep ammo. We got 300. I say we do the paraglider for sure. And then we do the sleep ammo for sure. And then we can do that El Dropo later. What is this stuff on the left side? SCV 9.20, AEV 1.14. What is all that? That's what I mean. Like, there's so much stuff, I just don't understand the reason for it. It's time to go hunting for bottles. Good luck. Yeah, that's probably the first thing I'm gonna do, honestly. Yeah, like, there's so many things, even here, to look at, that it's kind of visually overwhelming. Okay, you got the same, like, you can choose different people. You got an arrow over their head now, rather than just, like, highlighting them, which is a choice. I like how, if they have a job available, it shows the little thing over their head. I don't dislike that. Now we can go right and left. Perfect place to show off collected costumes. Okay, so they've taken the costume thing and they put it on a wardrobe area in the safe house. Okay, got it. Interesting. As visually overwhelming as it is, I do like how dynamic. Like, I like having the water underneath. That's cool. There are vibes here. I'm gonna get back to the yard work, but I'm gonna stay on and keep listening. I'll be lurking from now on. Have fun. Alright, cool. Have fun, Cranium. Bentley hacking minigame logos. Yeah, I understand they're the hacking minigame logos. I just don't understand why they're there. Like, can I buy upgrades for them and it's gonna, like, upgrade them in the ThiefNet? I don't know why they're... Yo, what's up, Dynasty Champ? How you doing? Treasures, you need to fix the arcade machine. Interesting. Okay, and this is... Press X to transform and enter? What does that mean? What is that going to do? I'm scared. Replay jobs or time travel? What is replay? Okay, so once I do jobs, I'm assuming that... Yeah, like, look. Why are the hackathon stuff showing up on the left in every computer menu? Travel to any episode. Okay, so instead of doing a menu, they've made it interactable. I don't hate that. It's Paris. We've got everything in Paris, 100%. turning Japanese. Okay, so we got 30 bottles, 12 chests, 1 safe, 11 masks. Okay, and I'm assuming those masks are going to be spread out in different episodes, or in different missions as well. Okay, I don't hate that. What is up with those effects on the on the words? That's crazy. Yeah, it's just kind of overwhelming. Is there anything else? Arcade is broken. Collect treasure to unlock it. Okay. So there's an unlockable. There are unlockables even in the hideout. Table tennis. You can play missions to get masks. You get, you miss. Oh, okay. That's cool. So we won't have to go all the way back and. Sure. Let's play table tennis. Interesting. Triangle is power hit. I'm assuming I have to be like, my paddle has to be close to it for it to hit, right? I don't really have too much control over where it goes. Okay, power hit's kind of extra. How did I miss that? Okay, so power hit just speeds it up over a period of time. There, how did I miss that? Alright, I'm gonna be super try hard. Was that a power hit for him?
Yes!
Okay, you must have to like time it perfectly for the power hit. Okay, press triangle, but whatever, that's cool. Is this the final slide? Have you not played this one? I haven't played all the way through it, and yeah, this is the last one that came out with Dynasty. I played through it very quickly, very loosely, without really paying attention to film all my like ambiance videos. But this is the first time that I'm actually playing through it and paying attention. And doing like all of the extra stuff like this. I don't know why this is here, but here it is. Can he win 1? Can I get 1 point? Good God. How, dude? What? This is ridiculously hard. Millie, the arcade machine, just a replay Bentley hacking minigame. You can skip the treasures you want. Oh, so the arcade machine is essentially the Bentley's Hack Pack game? Like, do I even need to play Bentley's Hack Pack? If I could just play it through the arcade machine and select one. What happened there? Oh, they're giving me a handicap now. That's mean. Millie, do I unlock anything? Or is there any reason to play this? Or is this literally just like an extra game to have? Treasure area is the perfect place to show off collected treasures. Okay. So I guess they brought back treasures from Sly 2. Okay. That's a lot, dude. That's a lot of stuff. This game must be a nightmare to 100%. It's just for fun? Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Jeez, that's so much stuff. I remember hearing that the loading times for this game were awful. On the original PS3 release. Newly purchased items can be used in the gadget grid by holding L2 down. Okay, I'm holding L2, but I don't have any... I think that's all I have is a paraglider. Yeah, even like... just at a first glance, with the lighting and all the foliage and whatnot, like, the level design is overwhelming to look at in a way that Sly 2 and 3 were not. And Sly 1 is basically like a linear game, so I'm not even going to try to compare it to that, but... Can I hit these lightning bugs? No? Okay. But like, look, this is a stream, right? Leading out of the cave, and the water effects on the stones, they're great. They're fantastic. Love it. Love the attention to detail there. But like with the lighting, like the luminosity, the flowers falling, it's all just a lot. It is a lot to take in. It's very visually disorienting in my opinion.
I'll get you! Ow. Get back here!
Okay, I did nothing. Come on. Did he just pull out a bow? Okay, I've never actually like taken the time to fight any of the enemies in Sly 4. He's like, he has like poison arrows. That's cool, I guess. Okay. It's only the same hacking minigames you did in the game in the arcade machine. Okay, so we'll still play Hack Pack. That compiling shaders notification is so annoying, dude. If I break this, is it gonna hurt me? Okay. What if I break this? Yep, it hurts. Okay. You found a clue bottle. Collect all 30 hidden clue bottles in an episode to gain access to this episode's safe. Okay. Dude, this is really overwhelming. Jeez. It looks good, but like, it's just a lot to take in. Okay. Let's fight this guy. Come on, bro. Oh, does he not care? He doesn't care. I'm right here. Come on. Okay. Okay, so they still die instantly if they... You gotta turn off music to find the bottles. Is it because they're so well hidden that you have to hear them, like you have to listen for them? Okay, it's 2. If it becomes difficult, I will turn off the Yeah, even the paraglider's a little stiffer. I'm assuming I have to be Murray to do this. Or no, this is when you have to come back after doing the railroad one, right? Or the Wild West one. Yeah, I will say, having to play through for the ambiance videos, I think a lot of the costumes are kind of stupid. Like the ball and chain one. That one's pretty dumb. In terms of like the abilities that it gives you, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. The fire effects look good. Not too bad. Okay. Not exactly what I meant to do. Oh yeah, you rewind. That's so weird. I guess they thought it would be like a cheeky like Thieves in Time. It's all about time travel, so we're gonna rewind. Yeah, okay, so they added stuff like this, which you can't access until you're like further in the game, and you have to come back and do it. I guess that adds some replayability too. Millie, are there bottles that I will not be able to get until I can come back with these, like, later gameplay additions? Or can I get all of them right now? One bottle's at the Dragon Gate door. That one is well hidden. Be the last bottle to get. The Dragon Gate door. Is that what that is? Over there. Do the bottles show up on the mini-map? No, probably not, huh? That'd be too easy. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna get some of the bottles. Ugh, I hate that animation. Okay, got some health. Any thoughts on your next game after Sly is over? Yeah, I was thinking about like the Jak and Daxter series. Maybe maybe something else that's like Sony adjacent. Maybe like Spyro or I don't know, something that's not. Why did that throw me over there? Why would that throw me over there? The camera tries to turn the way you're facing. So like, I have to fight the camera every time I jump on one of those things. And it's really annoying. You can get all bottles until you get Bottle Finder in Episode 3. Oh, okay, cool. So the Bottle Finder is going to add them to the minimap. That'll be helpful. Oh, okay. Alright, that's not for me right now. Like, even their lamps have, the little design of, like, shadowing of, what their lamps look like. That's some good attention to detail right there. Okay, so question, Millie. Is that a Mahjong tile that I just got? Is that going to show up in the safe house at the treasure area? Or is that for treasures like in Sly 2 where you find treasures in the map and you have to bring them back? Love Jak and Daxter. Awesome, well, maybe I'll do that one next. Episode 4 and 5 bottles. Be so easy to get bottles, you have to find bottles episode 1, 2, and 3 without the Bottle Finder. Could I just wait to get the bottles and then come back and get them with the Bottle Finder? Would that be a viable strategy? Really? Yeah, I could see how finding the bottles in this game would be a nightmare. Just with how like visually disorienting it all is. I do love the design of the enemies though. I think they look great. But god, this camera. You have to find treasures like in Sly 2? Okay. So there must be a lot of treasures then, because there were a lot of empty spaces in the treasure room. Okay, there's a bottle there. Is there a bottle up here? There is a bottle up here. Alright, I already see 3 bottles. Aha! Ugh. I screwed it up. Yeah, like, I'm fighting the camera right now. What is this? What is that? Is that a gun? Hurry and get the treasure back to the hideout before time runs out. Okay, so there's no like red blinking indication that there's a timer on this. That's frustrating. Where's the safe house? How far away am I? Oh, it's right there. a gyro slicer, or is that gyro slicer? Okay, that one was a little butt clenchy, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, you can. Gotta find the bottles in episode 3 to open the safe. Yes, you can wait on it. Okay, so in episode 3, the reward for the safe is the bottle finder. You can get coin magnet in this episode. Episode 2, mugshot coin for getting more coins. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that that tracking's kind of crazy. So in Sly 2, you had to be pretty much above an interact point to interact with it. But I guess here it kind of pulls you up. Yeah, it kind of pulls you up a little bit. I could see how that would be more forgiving. I don't hate that. Okay, let's grab... Is there one up there? Doesn't look like it. Let's grab this one. And then we will head... Okay. Was there one up there? No. Alright, let's get this one. Okay. Let's see, there's another treasure over there. Millie, are all the treasures in Sly 4 timed? Or are there ones that you can kind of chill and take your time with them? These pigs look like they are smoking, dude. Oh my god. Alright, let's grab this one. I see a mask over there. We'll grab the mask and then we'll take a look at that treasure. I don't think that's somewhere that I can go. How do I get there? How do I get there? Do I have to be Ryoichi? I bet I have to be Ryoichi. Yeah, there are times some need outfit to get them. Okay. Okay. What is this? Okay, this is the safe. Okay. So the safe is just chilling out in the overworld. Okay. Does it show up on the mini-map? Or on this map? It does not seem to. Does it show up on the Binocucom map? It does not. Okay, so I need to remember that this safe is here. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so the safe is... Can I get an overview of this? Yeah, okay, so the safe is all the way in the northwest of the map. Okay, I'll remember that. I probably will not remember that, but I will try to remember that. Okay, let's see what's in here. What is this? It's a computer. It's another bottle of... Whoa! Okay. Okay, it's 12 out of 30. Shows up on the map until you get all the... Okay, so when I get all the bottles, it'll show up on the map. Gotcha. That makes sense. One up here. Yeah, the hang glider does not feel as maneuverable in this game, if that makes sense. It feels a lot stiffer. Oh, I completely forgot about the other treasure over in the northwest. Okay, I will never get used to how the Binocucom moves. Okay, I can get that, probably. Let's see if this is a timed one or not. Let's grab this. Alright. You know what? Let me pickpocket this guy real quick. The distance is a lot more forgiving as well. How did he not see me?
Where are you?
Oh, come on. Okay, I have got to 30 bottles in every episode. Okay, that's good. I have got to make this inverted again. The question is, do I want to invert? Do I want to invert everything? Let's try inverting everything. What is radar? Oh, whatever, I won't worry about it. Let's invert everything and just see how that feels. Okay, that already feels better. Okay, let's get this. I see another bottle. I see 2 bottles. Alright, we're halfway there. Oh, I did a little... Did I jump off the bottle? Yeah, I guess I did. I guess it like smacked me up. Interesting. Okay. There's gotta be a bottle up here. I'm calling it. Somewhere up here. Right? How is there not a bottle up here? This is such a bottle location. Oh, there's one. Okay. What you got in your pocket, mister? I'll wait for you. They went so extra with the animations, the idols. I like it. Okay. Oh, there's another bottle over there. I'm not complaining. Okay, let's climb this. Yeah, the camera like wants to fight you at every turn. How do I get to this bottle up here? Do the mission you missed. To 2, you pass the Dragon Gate. To get the 2 past the... Okay, so I have to do the missions to get the 2 past the Dragon Gate. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Let's get this treasure. Okay, safe house is over there. Should be doable, huh? That model looks god-awful. Alright, we got a good bit of cash going on. Alright, I'll just do the mission. Should I do the mission now, you think? The bottle you got, that was to the Dragon Gate. What do you mean? Here's a bottle. There's another bottle over there. Oh my god, of course you can't jump on that. Come on, over here. Come on. You're just gonna sit over there and shoot. That's so cool, man. Love that. Okay. another treasure. Okay, let's map out how I'm gonna do this. Boom. Climb this. It's right there, okay. Could I also... We're so good. Killing it. Treasure's been added to your hideout's treasure collection. Awesome. I'm gonna take a look at the treasures right now, actually. I want to see what they look like. See if they line them up in like acquisition order, or if they have a specific order. Okay, it's a specific order. Wait, Millie, are these all the treasures? Is this shelf right here going to display like all the empty spaces? Is that how many treasures there are in this single episode? Or is this like empty space for all the treasures in the game? You get the not falling in water in episode 4 safe. I don't know what you mean. Yes, all of them. Okay, okay, good. I was about to say, that's way too many treasures for me to try to get. Okay. Okay, so this game's definitely more of a collect-a-thon leaning game, it seems like. So we have 10 more bottles to get. I've kind of exhausted the rooftops, I think. There's one over there. There's one right here. Get this one first. And then a little bit of choppiness in the frame rate. Get this one. There's another treasure there. Okay. Is there anything over there? Oh my god. The Banaki-Cum. The Banaki-Cum sucks, dude. Okay, hideout is over there. Let's do it. Alright, easy peasy. Easy peasy. You got it. Yeah, I mean, running around and pickpocketing guards is still enjoyable in this game. It's not as enjoyable as the others just because the movement feels so stiff, in my opinion. But, like, it's not fun. It's still fun to run around. Treasures unlock the secret cutscene. The epilogue, like Sly being stuck in Egypt. Spoiler alert. Did I go over there? Oh, there's a mask over there. Wait, that's the mask that I can't get, right? That's the mask I can't get yet. Oh my god, dude. Every time I open the Banaki-Cum, it's painful. Okay. Let's grab this one. What was that?
I lost.
Let's grab this one. There's something weird about the guards speaking English. Like, you don't realize that the guards you don't really think about the fact the guards don't speak English in the other games. Or, obviously they speak English in, like, the cutscenes and whatnot, but, like, as they're running around in the overworld, they don't speak English, or at least not that I can remember. But like here, they very clearly speak English. Alright, check over here for bottles, and then we'll grab that treasure. I've noticed there's like a severe lack of ground bottles. They're all on the rooftops and like on ropes and stuff. Okay, we have 6 more to get. Where's the safe house? Over there. Okay, we got this. 30 seconds. Easy peasy. Okay, maybe not easy peasy. Do we have it? I think we got it. Yeah, we still got this. Nice. Okay. Millie, do you know of any of the locations where the bottles are, specifically? Because I've kind of done like a quick once-over. We may have to turn off the sound, like you said. I thought I heard one just now. Why are these guys kissing each other? They're like all talking. Dragon Gate has the bottle. That one's very hidden. Yeah, but you said we'll have to wait to do that one until we do the mission, right? Wow, you can't even spin in Sly 4. That's crazy. Spin test failed. Okay, I've been over here a few times. I think I'm just gonna do the mission and see if we can come across any naturally. I think that's the move. Unless there's one under this overpass. There is not. Aha, there is! Aha! Okay, they still hurt you when they get up. Gotcha. Okay. 5 more. I say let's do the mission and just go where life takes us.
Okay, Sly. We need to break Ryuichi out of jail. I have some ideas, but you know the drill. I need you to do some recon for me.
Camera work?
Correctamundo, Motobi. I need some shots of the prison entrance and the samurai armor those big guards are wearing. You should also grab some shots of Ryuichi's restaurant. We may need those for later. Capiche?
Yeah. I got you, pal. But maybe we should stick with English.
Sayonara, Cooper-san.
I can't believe we made it out of Paris in one piece.
Why did the, First of all, I'm just realizing we haven't had a Bentley, PowerPoint presentation yet, which is interesting. But also, why at the beginning of the mission, the Binocucom's moving around like a drone? Like, is Sly flying around that whole time, or...? I don't really get it. I don't get that. Okay, I'm supposed to be taking pictures, right? Oh, God.
These guards look like real bruisers.
And real ugly, too. That was definitely not his best side.
I really don't like the look of that place.
Something tells me the inside looks even worse.
Ha.
How will I explain this to Carmelita? Time travel? She'll never believe it.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you left her, my guy. Alright, Mahjong's pretty popular here. Did I look under there? For a bottle? I think I did. Pretty sure I did. Okay. Millie, does Clockwork only show up after you beat the level? Like you come back and then you can find Clockwork? Or is he there now? 'Cause I don't see him anywhere.
Well, that might be the largest gate I've ever seen.
The thief in me just needs to know what's behind it. I think the next time I see Carmelita, I'd better duck first and ask questions later.
Brother, aren't you in a relationship with her? Jeez. Okay.
I love sushi. Sly, there's some kind of commotion outside the local geisha house. Go check it out and grab some shots too.
Bentley, remind me to buy you your own camera.
It doesn't seem like the guards really carry different kind of loot. Like in Sly 2 and 3, the flashlight guards usually have the more heavy hitter, like more valuable loot. Doesn't seem like that's really the case in this one. Before he had respect for women. Before he had respect for women in his life, and now he's like, I ain't gotta talk to nobody about shit. I'm just gonna go do my own thing. Yeah, he's definitely regressed. Hold up. One second. Deal with something on Twitch really quick. Okay, well, Clockwork is in the mission. You took the picture. You took the picture of the prison and be in another mission somewhere else. Okay. Oh, hello. I guess I haven't been in this direction. Yeah, you can find Clockwork through the hub world, and the mission, you're outside. What is that? Wait, was that another bottle? No, I was seeing things. Oh! I knew I should have come over here. This one's sneaky. This is a sneaky one. Alright, 2 more. 2 more. That didn't take too long. Okay. Yeah, you get Black Cloak to the mission. Already read that. Alright, where am I supposed to be going?
This guy definitely looks out of place. I better get a shot of this guy's ugly mug for Bentley. He
Dynasty
should be
Champ,
crawling
no.
around a tropical jungle somewhere.
Dynasty Champ.
I'm pretty sure they didn't smoke Cuban cigars in ancient Japan.
Dynasty Champ, please. Don't click on it.
Sly! I'm sure I recognize that guy. He's wanted by Interpol. He's a ruthless mercenary general responsible for overthrowing several small countries.
So, what kind of mess are we in, Bentley?
I don't know, but one thing's certain. My hunch was correct. We aren't the only ones with a time machine.
Alright, now we get the slideshow, right? No? No, I don't want to go through the job replay. Panda King wannabe with using fire. You talking about El Jefe? Yeah, they kind of just were like, we don't need creativity for this one. Alright, it's coming together. We got a good number of treasures. We're doing good. I'm also trying to stop and take notes of things for the retrospective video. I'm trying to keep all my thoughts consolidated. Okay, so Millie, if you are to be believed, then we have one bottle that we'll have to get after this mission through the gate. And then one other bottle somewhere. Not sure where, but it's somewhere. Because we have 2 more bottles. Ooh, maybe I'll go after that treasure right now. There was one like over here, right? Leave me alone. Not over here. Where was it? We were just there. Oh, there's another treasure over there. I'll grab that one. You got the one at the Dragon Gate already? Was outside. Oh, okay, so there are just 2 somewhere that I need to find. Alright, well, damn. I don't see any over here. Oh. I keep phantom hearing. I keep thinking I'm hearing one, but it turns out to not be one. Yeah, okay. Let's grab this treasure. Alright, where's the safe house? Yeah, we could run there. I need rocket boots. Millie, are there rocket boots in this game? They keep those in? No! I froze again. Aww. Damn. That's unfortunate. Alright, let me restart real quick. I don't know what it is with RPCS 3. It like hard crashes RPCS 3. I do not know why. are working on it. There's no rocket boots. They took out my precious rocket boots. Wow. Now I see why so many people were mad. Ugh. Yeah, for some reason RPCS3 gives me about an hour and a half max of record time, and then it just boom goes straight out. Just free hard crashes RPCS3. Not sure why. But it is what it is. There's not much I can do about it. I'm gonna try to update it for next stream and figure out like the shader comp pop up, and then we can work from there. Hopefully it'll be better. They removed the rocket boots in Sly 4. 3 was the last time they used it. That's really unfortunate. Whoa. Whoa, what happened? What happened? Like started to play and then it stopped playing. Weird. Yeah, I feel like at this point, you're 4 games in, rocket boots are like... They're like the lifeblood of your game. Like, you can't take out rocket boots from a Sly game. That's like taking out... It's like taking out candy from a baby. I don't think that works, but... You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying, Millie. There we go. Alright. No, not a good game. Okay. Damn, we're already at 18% bottles. 36% trophies. That must have been from my playthrough. Did they release any, or did they remove any other, like, really good upgrades, Millie? Like Smoke Bomb or Slow Time or any of like the regular ones? Ooh, I've been studying Japanese. This is katakana, maybe I can read it. Is this a ku? Or is it wa? Wanted. Ryoichi Wanted. That's 10 10 oku yen. Oku is 100 million, right? Or is it 100,000? Yeah, that's too much math for me right now. Anyway, a lot of money for Ryoichi. The costumes you get, you only use it once in the episodes. You only use all for the treasures. Okay. So the costumes have a little bit more utility. Whoa, nobody's talking about it. Nobody tell him he can fly. Whoa. Can I not get all the way up there? There we go. Bro, I swear, I keep thinking I'm hearing the bottles. Like, I hear 2 clinks. And it triggers me. Okay, whatever.
Sly, this place is locked down tighter than, well, tighter than something.
Your database security, Murray's pants.
Whatever, Sly, this is no laughing matter. I've checked, and there really is no way in except for the front entrance. I think there's only one option.
The doorbell.
Very funny. No, you're going to need a disguise. Get yourself a suit of armor from those guards. That's our way in.
Roger that. Just call me Samurai Sly.
That's what you call good writing, right? Am I right? If they took out slow time, they really fucked up? Yeah, I agree. Well, I don't know how to open the gadget menu when you get them in the ThiefNet. Only has the costumes menu only. You're talking about for Sly? Yeah, that. Now that I think about it, if Sly's L2, if left trigger only brings up the costumes, then like either they put them. Well, no, they wouldn't put them here, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you would put his upgrades. Thought I hit him.
Good job, Sly. You got the helmet.
Okay. Hilarious that they don't see me. Yes, they removed swapping the gadget menu. These little Ryoichi rice bags are pretty cute, I will say. I like it. Can you jump in barrels in this game? Or did they remove that too? Yeah, like, it's still maneuverable, but it's not as smooth. Like, running around building to building, jumping over rooftops, like, it's just not as smooth as it was in the previous games.
That's the chest plate. Now you just need the leggings.
Oh! Hello. Hello there. I knew I heard something. Okay, now we have one left, and of course it's going to be the hardest one. I may just run around on the ground and see, because most of the ones, the last like 5 that I've found have been on the ground. We can do that later. That's not what I wanted to do. Why is there no clipping on this? How does that make any sense? Okay. Have I been over onto that thing? No, I haven't. I remember it was the mask. Yeah, you need Ryoichi to do this, right? Oh, what happened there? You need Ryoichi, right? I'm pretty sure. Only Murray and Bentley keep their gadget menu, not for Sly. Yeah, that's frustrating. Hello, sir. Do you have... Alright.
Excellent, Sly. You've got the complete suit of armor.
Okay, yeah. So it's a costume select, not a gadget select. And it automatically changes you.
Sly, you need to use the samurai armor to blend in with the guards. As long as you're wearing it, they'll think you're one of them. Press the L2 button to change into the armor. Press the L2 button again to take it off. And don't forget, you won't be able to use your normal moves while in disguise.
Thanks, Bentley. Time to try this out on the guard of the prison door.
That sounded so obnoxious. What happens if I hit you? Oh, you just die instantly. That's good. What happens if I hit a flashlight guard with it? Okay. Why would I ever just fight a Sly? If it's 3 hits, that's so much more powerful. Is there anything else I can do? Or is it literally just hitting with that? I guess that's all I can do. Okay. Where are we going? I bet there's a bottle under there. Nope, I guess not. Oh! Maybe that's where I got the other bottle. I think I already got the bottle under there. Yeah. Okay. Where am I going? Of course there's no clipping. Of course there's no clipping there. Why would there be clipping there? What? He's not the guy in front of the prison. He's just some guy. He's just a dude. Why can't I kill this guy? Whatever. I will say, as cute as it is that they like salute you, I do miss the password stuff, but I guess it did get redundant after a while, that like everyone would ask for your password.
You there! Open the door!
A little short to be a commander, aren't you? Who are you?
Why, I am Major Mugshot.
Huh? Mugshot? I've never heard of you.
Ha! You dare question me? Son, I've been a guard since you were just a squealing piglet. Wait until I tell the General about this. I hear he loves pork chops.
Wait, I'm very sorry, sir. I didn't recognize you. Please, go right in.
Why? You might want to put on that armor before the guards spot you.
That samurai armor should do the trick here.
I wonder if they want me to put on the samurai armor. That art's cool. I like that.
Gotcha!
Oh man, I thought I could get by.
You might want to put on that armor before the guards spot you.
Can I,
That samurai armor should do the trick here.
what is up with that?
You might want to put on that armor
Animation.
before the guards spot you.
That samurai armor should do the trick here.
Are you sure? Would the samurai armor do the trick here?
Ryoichi Cooper. I can't believe it. He's a legend.
See, that's funny. I like the tickle torture reference to Sly 2. When they tickle tortured the Contessa's guy who had like all the information or whatever. Big fan of that. That's funny. There's 2 masks in this mission. I'm assuming they're a little bit further on. Okay, that's mean, dude. That's funny. Can I just... No, I can't do anything. Oh, okay. Alright, there's 1 mask. Obviously I have to crawl in somewhere to get that. 1 is right here, the second was farther in the mission. Okay, yeah. Bro, why do you want out? You got a feast in there.
Hey, Ryoichi Cooper. Are you okay?
You guards all seem to make very poor jokes.
Come on. I'm not one of those bozos. I'm here to bust you out. The name's Sly.
Ah, I see. A fellow ninja. Very good. You will need to make your way to the Dragon Bridge to reach this cage. Hurry up!
Okay, I'll be there soon. Just stay put.
Very funny.
I like the fog effects. That's pretty cool. This reminds me of the prison from the first Kung Fu Panda. You know what I'm talking about? Or was it the second one? Whichever one he fights the panther guy. Or the snow leopard. And he like breaks out of that prison, that underground prison. That was badass. Ryoichi Cooper's your favorite voice the voice actor for Ryoichi is your favorite voice actor, Millie? Did you notice the bass kicks up when you get closer to the monkey who's getting his butt kicked with the boots? Yeah, I did. I decided not to talk about it. Yeah, it's so visceral. Okay. Let's see if I can figure out how to get into this.
Right. You might want to put on that armor before the guards spot you.
Oh, thanks for reminding me, Bentley. I wouldn't have put it on had you not told me for the 13th time. I'm glad they still kept the crossbow stuff and you can still look around. His arms look cursed as hell. Oh my god. But still, it's I feel like his model is so much more angular. Like there's so many like crevices and peaks and whatnot on his model. It's kind of off-putting.
I wonder if Ryoichi ever crossed paths with Clockwork.
Aw, man. I want to see if I could jump on the table.
Sly, you might want to put on that armor before the guards spot you.
You can change Sly's main outfit with the mask with Bentley and Murray. His main outfit, like this. You can alter this. Like his regular. Alright, maybe we don't fail the spin test. Although the animation stops in a really weird place. That's funny.
I must have read about him in the Thievius Raccoonus a million times.
Is Models lacking the smooth, slick strokes that the previous had? Yeah. I think they tried to make it more detailed, and they ended up making close-ups a little cursed. Go to sleep, sir. Go to sleep. Can I just jump around this guy? Yeah, whatever. I missed the cell shading. Yeah, would you consider this to be cell shading? I think some people would still consider this to be like a cell shaded art style. And like the models still have like that cartoonish black outline. I think this is still technically cell shaded. I could be wrong. The masks are for changing how Bentley, Murray, and Sly outfit look like. Oh, okay. Oh. Just got caught there. I'm assuming the second mask isn't in any of the boxes.
Why, that samurai armor is highly unique. I've done some tests, and I'm positive it's fire resistant. While wearing it, you should be able to walk directly through flames.
You know, I'm not going to ask any
Why,
questions.
that armor is pretty tough, but I'm fairly certain it won't stop a giant axe.
I'm willing to test them. Second mask is in a box. Oh, have I already missed it? Or is it a little bit further down?
That was a hot situation.
I didn't miss it? Okay, good. I suppose, but it just looks so different. Yeah. Aha! It's not in a box, it's in a cell. I guess I'll have to crawl to that one as well. Yeah, you no longer have to hold the circle button, you just have to press it to do the tiptoe thing.
I gotta hurry. No way I can let this guy down.
Nah, you don't have to hurry. Sick. Pretty sure it tells me how many masks I have in this, Okay, maybe not. Just tells me the episode.
Sly, I don't think you can break the lock on that gate. And even if you could, there's no time.
Thanks, Bentley. How about some good news?
Look around, Sly. One of these guards must have the key.
See, that's more like it.
I guess I can't kill any of the guards either, huh? Can I pick your pocket? Is he on the move or is he... Okay, he's sleepy. He's an eepy boy.
Whoops.
Sly, it appears that shield is composed of the same material as your armor. In fact, you should be able to use it to reflect flame attacks. Press and hold the square button to charge up. Then release
Watch out
the button
for
to
those
swing the
dragons.
shield. Ride your swing to hit incoming projectiles.
Excellent. Your technique is very good.
Hold on, Ryoichi.
Oh my
You
god.
won't be a prisoner much longer.
No! Oh my god, dude. What is up with this? Sorry, guys. I don't know why this is happening. I'm gonna update my RPCS3 for next stream, but I don't think we're not very close to finishing the I don't even think we're like halfway to finishing this first episode. So I'll probably how long have we been streaming for? I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours. That's not too bad for like a first stream. So I'll probably finish this mission and see what Millie's talking about with the masks unlocking other stuff. And then I'll probably call it after this mission. But yeah. I gotta get this RPCS3 thing figured out. It's literally just Sly 4. No idea why. I'm hoping that the recent updates will have fixed some of the issues that the emulator has with it, but very disappointing. It's anywhere between like an hour and a half and like 30 minutes of playtime. It'll just freeze.
Sly, it appears that shield is composed of the same material as your armor.
Which obviously is not conducive
You should be able to use
to a
it
4-hour-long
reflect
stream,
flame
for God's
attacks.
sake.
Press and
Watch
hold
out
the
for those
square button to
dragons.
charge up. Then release the button to swing the shield. Ride your swing to hit incoming projectiles.
Excellent. Your technique is very good.
Hold on, Ryoichi. You won't be a prisoner much longer.
I do not know you, but only a true Koopa could have reached this cage.
Yeah, I didn't want to alarm you, but my full name is Sly Cooper. I'm your relative from the future.
Do not worry, ninja are never alarmed. With all that has happened here lately, I believe you. Now perhaps you would open the cage so that we may escape certain death.
Right, of course.
My question is, if a Cooper is the only one who can reach it,
After rescuing Ryoichi, we returned to the hideout. Unfortunately, there wasn't much time for family reunions. We needed to figure out what was going on, and fast. Ryoichi confirmed that the source of the trouble was the tiger we had tracked in the village, someone calling himself El Jefe. After some more database digging, Bentley was able to uncover his Interpol file. El Jefe had an impressive record. Over the years, he had taken over dozens of small countries around the globe, usually for the highest bidder. He was a ruthless mercenary and military strategist of the highest order. In fact, he once boasted that he could overthrow a country commanding only 3 blind mice, armed with plastic spoons. According to his file, this guy had mysteriously vanished a while back, just as the authorities were closing in. Well, we had found him, and we needed to take him down. It looked like we were in for a tough battle, so we decided to start with Ryoichi's sushi shop.
ThiefNet has new goodies. Do you want to go to ThiefNet? Yeah, why not? Weirdest family reunion ever? Hey, Mayhem's Muse. What's up? Most Bentley chat logs is kind of not at the beginning the episode anymore in this game, kind of like the middle and oppression time. You mean like the ending? Yeah, it's really weird where they decide to put the mission briefings and stuff, like an animated cutscene right after you, like in the middle of of the episode is really weird. It throws off the pacing for me. Cane SWAT combo. During combat, quickly press square then triangle. Mega charge attack. Double tap R1. Okay, so instead of letting you map where the, like what buttons you want the stuff to be used for, they map it for you. So you have to double tap R1 to use Adrenaline Burst. That's kind of dumb. I don't like that. I mean, we have enough to buy everything. Why don't we buy everything? We kind of rolling in it. Okay, now we've got Ryoichi. Can we not play as Ryoichi? I guess we gotta do his mission to play as him. That's dumb. Okay. Let's see what we can unlock. I can do it from the main menu, right? Unlocking the, Wait, no. Do I have to do it from the safe house? The, outfits and whatnot? Let's see. No, this is replaying missions, right? Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. What am I thinking of? Is it ThiefNet? No, it's not ThiefNet. You need to get the Canes back before playing as them. Oh, true. That makes sense. Millie, how do I... Remind me how I get back to... Weren't there things I could unlock with the slime masks? Is that in the main menu, or is that... Where is that? I got there once. I don't remember how to do that. It wasn't select, right? I just checked this out. It says I have 2 out of 11 masks in this episode, but it doesn't let me unlock anything. Is it in this? Extras, maybe? Unlockables, okay. Yeah, okay. I thought I had 5 masks. I only have 4? Okay, whatever. Wait, what is Chalk Talks? What is that? Never heard of that. Okay, I'm gonna run around and try to find this last bottle. Until I find it, or until the game freezes again. Whichever comes first. Okay, the samurai costume. What unlockables? Okay, we unlocked that. That's kind of ridiculous. What the hell? Okay, so it's like an AoE as well. It's like a League of Legends move. How good is it on regular mods? Okay, it's not a... Okay, it's a 3-hit. Got it. Bentley chat logs to hear them again in chat Chalk Talk. Okay, so I'm guessing those are like the, what do you call them? The Chalk Talks are the PowerPoint presentations that Bentley used to do. Why would you call them Chalk Talks? Is that something that I've just never heard of? Okay, I'm gonna run around the ground. Let's get this first. Let's get this treasure, and then we will go, 30 seconds is crazy. There we go. What is that? Jade Peach. I think that was the last treasure, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Let's find this last bottle. I've already been up there. Okay, I've got the guide up. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. The far northwest corner perched above a bonsai plant. Far northwest corner. I'm pretty sure we've already got all of the... Give me a... If you're gonna give me a map, give me a mini-map, dude. This is kind of ridiculous. Okay, this is the northwest corner then. Why can't I not? Whatever, bro. Oh! There it is! Hey! That was easy. How about that? How do we get up there? How do I do that? Whoa, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, no wonder I didn't see that one. Okay. Boom. Okay, now it says... No, that's not leading me to the safe. Millie, you said it shows up on the minimap now? No, there's a claw treasure you can get without any of the costumes. Has a clockwork reference. A claw treasure. Okay. In this one? I just haven't found it yet. Well, we were already heading to the northwest, right? And that's where the yeah. It's kind of dumb that it's the same color as the safe house, but whatever. Not too big of an issue. All right. Wait, I have a time limit? What the hell? What am I supposed to do? Okay, there's no, like, feeling out or anything. Okay, gold magnet. Does that show up anywhere? 1 out of 1 safe. Okay. Okay, that was stressful for no reason. It didn't tell me what I needed to do. Okay. I'll have to make a note of that for the video. There was no... It was like they wanted to include the safe cracking minigame, like the unlocking minigame from Sly 3, but they dumbed it down so there's no, like, you don't feel out the sensitive area, there's no vibration or anything like that. You literally just hold left stick until it unlocks, and then they like strong-armed in the like PlayStation 3 move, or not move, PlayStation 3 haptic gyro controls, so you had to turn it like that, and then the right stick. Definitely could have used some instruction there, but we figured it out. Okay. And Millie, you said there's one more mask that I can get, or one more treasure I can get without any of the... outfits or powers or anything. Help a brother out. Where that is. Where I gotta go. I'll go ahead and grab that. Where's that final treasure? That be in Bentley minigame? There's a treasure in the Bentley minigame? What are you saying? There's a treasure in the Bentley minigame? I'm trying to think, how would they add a treasure to the Bentley minigame? Like, the floating one, where he, like, has a jetpack and he shoots things? I'm gonna actually save real quick before this tries to take stuff away. Alright. Should we just do, should we risk it? Should we do Sushi House Startup? Should we risk it? Maybe we risk it. Maybe we do one more mission.
Okay, Sly. It's time for Ryuichi to reclaim his sushi restaurant. It looks like the front door is the only entrance. We need to get rid of that guard if we're going to get Ryuichi inside. However, security is on high alert since we broke him out of jail, and we can't risk raising an alarm. I think this one is going to require some misdirection.
What do you mean?
I bet if you wore that samurai armor you stole, you'd be able to relieve that guard at the front door.
Right. Plus, I just look good in armor.
Please.
No one gets in or out, understand? I don't want any more problems.
I meant one of Bentley hacking games is Gyro. Yeah, I remember that. That's really annoying as well. I never really liked that one.
Dismissed.
Ryoichi. I guess I don't need to tell you about your old place. Quite ingenious of you to use your sushi knives as door keys, by the way.
Bentley-san, I am a ninja master.
Right. My bad. Anyway, my scan reveals your sushi knives are still here. The bad news is the guards definitely have them. There are also some security traps you've definitely never seen before.
Bentley-san, though the bamboo forest is dense, water flows through it without effort.
Yeah. Just be careful not to alert the guards. Now get those knives and take your restaurant back.
I was unable to practice my techniques while locked in that cage. Let me recall the leaping dragon technique.
The leaping dragon technique.
First, I need to press and hold the R2 button to gather my focus, while using the left stick to direct my energy towards a target.
What is this supposed to mean? He's branded with the Sly logo? What am I supposed to take from this? I'm so confused. Are there more? Is there more to the story? Oh, there is more to the story. Of course I can't land on that. Why would I land on that? The last mask is at the end of the mission. You will miss it. Okay, well, I will try not to miss it. Right now I gotta try and figure out what's up with this shark that's been branded branded by Ryoichi. Let's see. Wait, he wants him... What the hell? Bro, what? I'm so confused. Is this supposed to be like the origin of his restaurant? And the origin is he went fishing one day and caught a shark? And he was going to cut the shark up. The shark was begging for its life. And he realized that the shark... What, is this supposed to be like a birthmark or something? The shark has the Sly logo on it, or something like the Sly logo on it. So then what? They become best friends? And then when he's old and gray, he's dying. So he says, cut me open and use me for meat? What? And so, sadly, he does. As he's mourning his friend, he cuts him open. His friend doesn't seem too sad about that. Who is this supposed to be? Is that him as a kid? And they're at his funeral or something? And he's like cutting him open? That's horrific. And he's already making food out of him? And then he makes a bunch of money at his new restaurant? Bro, this is dark. Yeah, Millie, this is dark as hell. I've never noticed this. What? Yeah, you know what? You know what? Yeah, no wonder he's wanted. Get him out of here. And then what is this? What are we missing here? Oh, they were business partners. They were business partners, and some rhino was like, we'll give you... Were they both sushi chefs? And they got a loan from the government? It looks like that's all of them. What the hell? That's crazy, dude. That's wild. I don't know how I feel about that. Wait, what if he was the muscle to the Cooper gang became his sushi? So your hypothesis is that maybe the shark was the Murray of, like, Ryoichi had a gang in the same vein as the Cooper gang, and he was the muscle. The shark was the muscle. But then at the end of his life, he was like, you know what? Eat me. That's how dedicated he was to the gang. So then would the rabbit have been, he looks more like an advisor, not really like part of the gang. So maybe the maybe it was just a two-person gang. Interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. That's kind of insane for Sanzaru to put in there. You know what? We're not gonna talk about it. Wait. Okay, no, it just repeats on that side. Never mind. That's kind of wild.
Ryoichi, my scan indicates one of the nearby guards has your knife.
First, I will reclaim my knives. Then, I will show El Jefe this shop cannot be closed.
Okay, so they were definitely working together. He was more of a, looks like he was more of a mount. Yeah, because he still got the mark. So this is the same. Okay, so he rode the shark into battle. Okay, so Ryoichi was a general. Okay. That's the same picture. I love the environmental storytelling, except the storytelling is absolutely unhinged. Okay, do I need to take this guy out? I wasn't paying attention.
One can only cut sushi properly with a knife this sharp. It appears my knife locks were not sufficient to keep trouble out. I must work on this.
That animation is so extra. Okay, so that's the only picture that we have so far. Let's see if there's more down the line. I will say, I like Ryoichi's design being a little bit like more red than Sly's. The more visually distinct they are, the better, I think. Although I do wish his cane wasn't just like a piece of wood. Because I don't think it was in Sly 3 when you're going through the Cooper Vault. I don't think Ryoichi's shown with like a wooden cane.
I wonder if any of these traps will provide a challenge. Sly and his friends are strong allies. I am truly in their debt.
Okay, so he talks to himself. And he picks pockets exactly like Sly. There's no... Damn it, bro. Okay, we're gonna have to speed through this, We'll probably just have to speed through this mission. And then I'll quit whenever we finish this mission. Because I gotta figure this out. But I think we can make it to the end of the mission for sure. I think we'll be alright. I'm gonna update RPCS 3 and then I'm gonna look up some online fixes for it. See if I can't find something. Figure out what's going on with it. It's kind of ridiculous. Thanks for dealing with it, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Last freeze of the stream. Should just plop us right back into where we were. Now Sly 4 has gotten very dark with the story of the Coopers. Yeah, for real. It's ridiculously dark.
I wonder if any of these traps will provide a challenge. Sly and his friends are strong allies. I am truly in their debt.
Are there any pictures in here? I don't think so.
This is my finest knife. My sashimi will be perfect.
All right, Ryuichi. Only one more knife to go.
Also, his cane is wood, but it still shines. Like, it still has that shiny shader on it. For whatever reason. It's like they just copy-pasted it from Sly's cane. But also, Sly's cane is wooden at the handle, but it still shines. Like, the whole thing shines. So I think it's just something that Senzaro was just like, eh, whatever, copy-paste.
I really must clear these vermin from my restaurant. First, I will reclaim my knives. Then, I will show El Jefe this shop cannot be closed.
Also, you would think if anyone in the... Okay. If anyone in the Cooper gang is gonna have silent obliteration, like the silent takedown unlocked from the jump, it would be Ryoichi, right? Like, that just makes sense to me. Wait, is it silent? Maybe it is silent. What is that animation, dude? So weird. Oh, he does have silent dash? I can run and... Oh, yeah, you're right. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, good call. I bet it's a huge hassle having it constantly freeze up on you. It would have pissed me off back in my D-Live days? What's D-Live? Yeah, it's annoying. I dealt with this issue when I was filming the ambiance videos, but it's doing a little bit faster now. It's very annoying, but I'll get it figured out. To be fair, it was always kind of dark. Sly literally watched his parents get murdered in front of them. Yeah, that's true. I don't know if it's I don't know if that's as dark as going into business with your friend and then eating him upon his death. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Like, they literally show that. It's probably the most graphic in terms of, like, gore. And it's cartoon. It's still super cartoon and silly, but, like, still. Like, they literally have him chopped up. That's very, that's kind of gruesome. I want to make sure not to miss the mask, wherever it is.
Okay, now turn on your restaurant light and send El Jefe a message.
One day, I will bring greatness to this shop again.
Did I already miss the mask, Millie? I'm pretty sure once I go through here, that's the end of it, right? Whatever, I'll just replay it later if I missed anything. There we go. What a cheeky place to put that. That's so mean. Nice. Okay, let's see what ThiefNet has. Silent Obliteration. There we go. El Drapo. Is that like a stronger a stronger Thunderflap? Let's try it out real quick. Let's give it a little whoop-de-doo. Oh, it's like an elbow drop. D-Live was an upcoming competitor on Twitch, or upcoming competitor to Twitch. I liked it for a while, but started going downhill with the changes they were making. Oh, I've never heard of D-Live. Interesting. Yeah, I know that competitors to Twitch have kind of had a hard time in the past. Let's see if I can take this dude out. See how many hits it takes to take out a flashlight guard in Sly 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. That's not terrible, I guess. Can I one-shot hit these guys though? Let's see. Okay, no, it's not a one-shot. Okay, so what's the difference between this and this? So they're just speed. Doesn't seem like it's that much stronger. I want to pick you up. Wait, can he not pick up? Can he not pick up? Oh, you don't even have to hit him now. You just go and grab him. Okay. Can I just pick up the fat guards? Or can he not do that anymore? Oh, yeah. Interesting. You don't even have to knock him on the ground. And it froze. And it froze. Perfect timing. Okay. Well. Alright, well that's where we're going to leave it then. Let's see what we can get from the mask. I've never seen it. Oh! I completely... Well, it froze, so... Do you want me to restart it and... We can relaunch it again and see real quick. Yeah, I keep getting these fatal errors from RPCS3 every time I launch it. Let's jump back in real quick and see what we get with the let's see what we get with the masks. That story sounds familiar to an old Japanese folklore to me, so it might be they were copying it. I sadly don't remember the name of it though. Are you talking about the Ryoichi cutting his friend open thing? Are you playing this on PS5? No, I'm playing this on PC. This is on RPCS3 emulator. The emulator's been around for a really long time, so I'm surprised that this game has as many of the issues that it has. I lied when I said last freeze of the game, I guess. Okay, let's see what the mask gives us, and then we'll call it. Okay, how do you get to the mask again? Extras, unlockables, monkey paraglider. Oh yeah, the Sanzaru paraglider, right? It literally just, instead of having the Sly logo on your paraglider, it puts the Sanzaru logo on it. It's so dumb. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, it's literally just Sanzaru's logo. That's so dumb, dude. Okay, so they still jump too. That's cool. Okay. I think that's such a dumb unlockable, man. Okay. That's what we'll call it. We didn't quite make it through the first episode, but that's okay. I'll figure out all the freezing issues and all of the... I'll figure out how to get rid of that, like, compilation, shader compilation pop-up at the bottom. I have it checked off to not show, but it still shows for some reason, so it is what it is. But I'll figure it out, and then probably for next week is when I'm going to stream again, and we'll finish the Japanese episode, and then probably... hopefully, if the freezing's all fixed, then we can move on to, and hopefully complete next week, the second episode. But that's where we're gonna leave it. And thanks for hanging out, guys. Cranium Chasm. Hope your gardening and everything's going well. So sorry about the snake. But thanks for hanging out. Millie, thanks for hanging out. Plus, I see a little glitching sometimes. Yeah, the vertex explosions, like the visual kind of explosions. I can't really do anything about those, unfortunately. Those are just, that's just a... Thankfully, they're not that big of an issue. But they do happen on the emulator, unfortunately. But thanks for everybody hanging out. Mayhem's Muse, Dynasty Champ, Aria Collins 01, thanks for hanging out. Good chat with everybody, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.